Guess what? Today we are reviewing this right here. This is the Chocolate Brown Obsessions palette by Huda Beauty. She came out with 3 of these little tiny, like cute little purse-sized palettes. Easy for throwing in your beach bag for the summer. And you know what? Did I love it? Nope. Do you guys want to see why? Definitely. Keep watching. Alright guys, if you love videos like this one, remember hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, let's get into it. Alright, let's do this. So to start this look, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush right here, and I'm actually going to pick up this color in the left bottom corner. I'm just going to tap that off. Ooh, that's dusty. That is very dusty. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to start off by putting this in my transition shade right here. This is a beautiful light peach shade. And I think it'll be a really great transition shade for actually the whole palette. I think it's just a really pretty color, so I like that quite a bit. We're gonna go in, pick up just a little bit more, and again, oh my gosh, this is dusty. I don't know if you guys can see all of the powder. I've got it all over the palette. Like, that is dusty. I don't know, like that is, again, wow. Huda, like what the hell? Why is it so dusty? No one wants that all over their clothes. I just picked up a clean blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this light brown up here in the top left corner. Again, very pigmented. Love that it's that pigmented. Less dusty. Good to know. I'm going to go in and just place this on my lower outer lid. Okay, so far my first impressions of this palette, the colors blend really nice, but it is dusty. It is very dusty. So I'm going to pick up another clean, fluffy, eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark brown shimmer right here, which I'm super excited about. And I'm wondering if I should actually go in with my finger for this one. But I'm curious to see how it's going to perform on the brush. Now, I've had no fallout right there, so positive thoughts. I'm gonna go in with this right in the center of my lid. So second thoughts on this palette, I do not love that copper color didn't, it's like an antique brass. It's a beautiful shade, but it didn't give me the shimmer payoff that I was looking for. So I'm actually gonna go in with my ring finger, pick up that exact same shade, which is this one right here in the middle top row. I've got it on my finger. I'm going to go in and apply that to the center of my lid. It is definitely not giving me that same antique brass vibe that I'm getting in the palette. That same color is not transferring over to my lid, so I feel like that's a disappointment. But I'm gonna go in with that first blending brush and just kind of just taper that out, blend it. We want it to look smooth and nice and transitioned into the other shades. But that is a bit of a disappointment. So I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush and just blend out that transition. Bringing this down into the inner corner of my eye. And a little bit higher on the brow bone. See, I find that color right there, that like antique brass color, to be so disappointing. We're gonna go in and I'm going to pick up this color right here, which is in the bottom center. I'm gonna pick up that with my ring finger and try and correct this, hoping that this is gonna give me a better color payoff. I'm going to bring this into my inner corner. Okay. It's not horrible, but like, it's not horrible. But I am 100% expecting a little bit more from the way it's swatched on the back of my hand. Like, the color is pretty, like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go in with that same blending brush that we were using. I'm gonna blend that into my inner corner. Blend that out to my outer corner. It's pretty, it's just, I want more. So let's go in and see if we can foil this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I've got like a flat brush right here. We're just going to spritz that brush, making that nice and damp. I'm going to go in with this same color, the bottom middle, and pick that up. It's very flaky because these are very dusty colors. It's not picking up great even with the setting spray, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna go in now to my inner corner and see how this foils. It's very chunky when you're foiling it, which no one loves. That is really disappointing. That is a hot mess. Alright, we're just gonna blend that out. Try and resolve this, but so far, the 4 colors that I used, I'm not impressed with. Okay, so once you really work the blend on the foil, it does actually make it come together really pretty. That I can live with. We fixed it. Moving on to the other eye, let's see how dramatic we can make this, and let's see how dark these pigments really are once applied to the eye, and let's make this dramatic and smoky and sultry. Starting with a small fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this center shade right here for our transition. Again, very powdery. I'm gonna just dust that off. We're gonna go into our transition. It's a beautiful shade. It lays down pretty, blends out nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go in and just repeat that same step and just pick up a little bit more product for our transition. So I'm just darkening up the transition with that exact same center middle color. Alright, so now that we have on our transition, let's go in with another fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go in with this beautiful kind of chocolate brown color. Milk chocolate, I guess we could call it. Tap that off. It is very dusty. I'm going to go in, place this kind of right all over the lid, right all the way into the inner corner. Just building up that color. Okay, so that is a really pretty brown color, I'm not gonna lie. But do I love how it's blending? Not so much. We're gonna go in with a clean blending brush right here, and I'm just going to kind of just blend out those edges, softening them. I feel like once you have the color down, you really have to work for that blend. That's what I'm finding with this eye right here. The more I look at it, the more I hate it. I just feel like they don't blend like butter. Do you know what I mean? They just don't have that consistency. It's like once you place that color down, that's it. You're done. I'm actually going to go in with this brush right here. I'm going to pick up this dark chocolate color in the far right corner, pick that up. I'm not getting a lot on my brush, which is disappointing. Okay, now that we have some pigment, I'm going to go in and just kind of smoke out the outer corner right here. Okay, so that one actually blends out super decent. We are going to go in with that same blending brush that we were just using. I'm just going to taper out those edges, just softening them. Okay, I like that. It's giving me a nice, you know, dramatic smoke. It's not perfect, but you know, it's definitely livable. I am gonna go in with my ring finger, and that one I didn't have good luck with. Honestly, this one, we're not gonna use it. I'm gonna try this one right here. Got that on my finger. I'm gonna go in and put this on my inner corner. Okay, that one's got some pigment behind it. Okay, that one is probably the most pigmented shimmer in the palette. I don't feel like we need to foil this one like we did the other side. I feel like that's going to be okay. I am, however, going to take that blending brush, just blend out the corner right there. I'm going to go in with this MAC 233 brush. I'm going to pick up this light chocolate brown in the up left corner. And I'm going to just run that under my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to finish this look, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I just went in and finished off this look. I didn't apply lashes because frankly I'm just going to wipe this right off. So I thought, what's the point? I honestly just have so much to tell you about this. So let's get into it and let's score this product. Starting with Fallout. Okay, bottom line, you guys watched the video, you guys saw me apply the eyeshadow, you guys know how dusty this is, so I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 10. Next up, application. I had a real hard time blending this out, especially the lighter shades right here, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10. It didn't even foil correctly. Next up, pigment. Alright guys, I did not love the pigment in this palette, so this darker one didn't swatch the greatest when I swatched it. This one just didn't perform well when I foiled it. It looked muddy and like clumpy, and it just wasn't good. It was like a hot mess, and I did manage to, you know, get it to look decent, but would I recommend it? Okay, so that being said, I'm actually gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10 for pigment. Alright guys, so given that this is $36 Canadian, which makes it basically $4 a pan, and the quality of the product, I'm gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10. Giving us a final score of 15 out of 40. And I know that's harsh, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is probably the worst palette I've used, and I've used a lot of them. My final thoughts on this: would I buy it? Would I wishlist it? Would I avoid it? I'm gonna honestly tell you, I would avoid this one. It's not Huda's best, and you know what? That's where I'm gonna leave it. Enough tea, we've dropped enough today. You know, it is what it is. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and subscribe. Remember, I'm cute and adorable. Why would you want to miss that? Alright guys, remember, until next time, live, love, and lip gloss. Bye guys!